Hi everyone, and welcome to the fifth video in our series about using Microsoft Teams to keep in touch with your colleagues, your pupils, set your classwork, and help them progress. In this video, we are going to be showing you how to run an online video lesson and to keep in communication with your pupils. As we have all the people in the class in the right place and all our files are now in the right place, it's now time to get in touch with your pupils and to start teaching them. Firstly, informal chats with your pupils. In the first instance, keeping in touch with your pupils is going to be your primary aim. In the sidebar on the left of the screen, you will see a chat icon. Click it. This will bring you to a simple text chat channel where you can speak to all the different people in your organisation. From here, we can send simple messages to our pupils and colleagues. This is something you will want to talk about as a staff body, as you may wish to place certain restrictions. However, being able to communicate via this method is important to being able to keep in touch with everyone at your school, and by putting good expectations in place early on, you'll be able to meet your school's privacy, anti-bullying and online safety policies. By clicking on the new chat icon at the top of your screen, you can type in the contact you wish to talk to, and then type your message and click send. There are other options as well, such as attaching files, sending emojis and GIFs, etc. You're also able to pin chats as well. This is useful for having multi-person conversations that you wish to keep at the top of your chat list. I usually pin chats with my class, year group and phase groups so that we can communicate effectively. Now, on to lessons. Before we start, there are a few points that need to be understood before you broadcast a lesson. First, there will be hiccups along the way. Most of us haven't been live broadcasters before, and it will take most of your time to get into the swing of things. Therefore, keep your initial lessons short, teach only a few things, and use them for keeping in touch with your children. Don't expect to be able to do a full hour's lesson straight away, and in all honesty, I wouldn't go longer than 20 to 30 minutes anyway. Second, be prepared. I know as teachers you will know this, but it bears repeating. Setting up an example lesson where you try it out with a colleague is a good way to go. This shouldn't take longer than a few minutes to have a go at, but it's worth having someone else being on the other end of the class just to see what they can see. Third, you don't have to put your face on the screen. Having a PowerPoint prepared for the lesson or something similar means you can present that instead. Right, let's plan a lesson. The first thing we need to do is schedule the lesson. You can do this by clicking on the calendar icon on the left sidebar, find the date and time when you want to do the lesson, and then click New Meeting in the top right hand corner of the screen. I can invite the whole channel to the lesson, which makes inviting people easy. Once you've set a date and time, click on the Send button. I'll go check that in this example it's in my English channel on my team, and then I'll go back to my calendar. I'll click on the lesson on the calendar. On here, I can set up who can present. That means who can share and send their own video. Sometimes it may be worth having everyone being able to present, but for now I'm just going to keep it as me. Once you've done that, click Save and close the window. Right, now all that is done, I'll show you how it works. Click Join in the top right hand corner, and if it asks you to use your microphone and webcam, click Allow. I'm going to disable my camera, as you don't need to see me for this bit. Once that is done, click Join. I am now ready to start the class. On the meeting screen, you have a few options you may want to use. First, loading up a PowerPoint is done by clicking the Share icon to the right of the microphone icon. Here, you can click the PowerPoint that you want to use and it can load up. You can share a live video screen of your computer as well, have a virtual whiteboard, and also use other apps. Just before you start the lesson, it is worth remembering that not all children may be able to attend the lesson at that particular time. So by clicking on the three dots to the right of the share button, we can record the lesson so that they can access it later on the channel. This allows you to make sure that all children have the chance to access the lesson. They can still ask you questions later on the chat function or in the channel chat. You can also check who is attending the lesson there and then by clicking on the participant icon, and also host a chat room for the meeting by clicking on the message icon. Once you've finished the lesson, click the red hang up icon and that will finish the video lesson. I hope you found that really useful. Remember, go and give it a go with a colleague before you do anything else. Thank you for watching this video. In the next one, I am going to show you how to set work and assignments.